Hello! Hello, hello. My name is Win Kolshika. My pronouns are they, them. Today, we are playing Tactical Breach Wizards. Potentially, I think, definitely finishing it. Or at least, we will be finishing the main missions. I want to try to do all of it. Because we have the... We haven't gotten... There's like a couple dreams that should be left, and then like 3 proving grounds, I think. So I would also like to do those, if we get those. We have 4 main missions left. We're gonna do all of those. And then 2 dreams and 3 proving grounds that we haven't gotten yet. So I would like to finish all of that today. Because today is kind of our last scheduled day of playing this game. If for some reason we don't finish it and we do need another day, I'll have to squeeze it in somewhere. Also, I apologize for being so late. I woke up this morning feeling incredibly sick. I've had a fever the last couple days. I'm not sick. I get, when I have flare-ups, I get fevers and it makes me feel, like, sick. I don't really go out, so I don't get sick. And then, like, having to do errands yesterday while feeling, like, pretty bad, and then streaming so long, and yeah, it's all starting to snowball, so, hopefully this weekend I should be able to rest a little bit, but that's why I'm late. I had to kind of eat and figure something out, take some meds, and make myself feel more like a person. Okay. Ah, shit. So we're doing this in the bully? Odd choice. Brought you home, kid. We left when I was 7. Then it's high time you came back. I was here on Tuesday. Look, what you really need is to kick some ass. Druid Mafia ass doesn't bring back my finest hour. That's why they're here. Face your fears, clear your mind, master the moment. You are a badass Special Forces operative, and you're gonna ice every motherfucker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Breach. Oh. Mafia Shrub Lord. Okay. Shoot them in the outcome phase. So you just have more health and you do knockback instead of the damage. That's fine. Okay. You get in here. Oh, the laptop's over there, I see. Also false prophet. What the fuck, man? You need some toughening up. No pain, no gain. What? So he just, like, randomly shoots things at the end of his turn, or... God damn, there it is. Show those fangs, tiger. I don't know why I did that. Killer instinct, baby. He's dead. Fucking excuse me. Keep your team alive. God damn. Okay. Also false prophet. Nobody shoot each other. What the fuck, man? No shooting. We're done. Oh god, do I have 3 more zones of them trying to kill each other? Yeah, this is fine. You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet, tough takes time. Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. Man, you know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've got in store for you next. This looks like me? 4 of me in my goth phase. Exactly. Shooting 4 of me in my goth phase is gonna do it, you think? Ever since Jodasa, you've been so afraid of doing the wrong thing. Wait, are we wearing the same outfit? You're wearing like a cut-off version of this one? Interesting. I wonder, is he wearing this outfit regardless even if I was wearing a different one? Or is he mirroring me? You've put up all these guardrails, and you won't let yourself cross. Represented by goth me casting predictive shot in all directions? See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother. Yourself. It looks trivial, though. Confidence. Finally. Holy shit. Something that I feel people should probably learn in design of any kind is that, I mean, in this I think it's fine because it's a game level, but I've seen design professors roast many people for accidental swastikas. And this is an accidental swastika moment. Reach here. Then you reach here. Right, they're gonna suddenly fucking shoot you if you, let's just see it. Yep. Okay, we can't do that then. I just don't... I don't know. Okay, wait. So you should shoot that first, because then he can't reach you, and nobody can see. Can I not intentionally shoot the... Okay. Jeez. Okay. Ah, someone has to go into the room. Okay. That's fine. Wait. No. No, that's fine. Yes. Eliminate 3 targets with predictive bolts in 1 turn. Can you... Go somewhere that you can't shoot him. And then... No, just stay like that. He's right behind me, isn't he? You go somewhere where you're not gonna shoot him. And then you shoot that guy. Oh. Well, we didn't die. Okay, zone 3. Feel like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, Zan. You'll have to do darker shit than that if you want to take on Liv. There are some lines we shouldn't cross though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say it using only one-syllable words. Exactly. Not worth saying if it won't fit on a bumper sticker. Is that a reliable test of solid life advice, though? See, you're worrying again. We're gonna break you out of that. Alright, it's a hellish maze of restrictive inhibitions and paralyzing doubts in there. That checks out. So get your ass in there, and let's rip it to shreds. Oh. So, false prophet is kind of dangerous in this. Okay, wrong way. There we go. And then... I don't know. There we go. Okay, you are going over here. Nice. You are going over here. Goodbye. And false prophet right here. Predictable. Okay. Oh, you can react. Then false prophet right here. Ugh. Good lord. Put another one right here. There we go. And then that takes care of it so I can't shoot him. You. Okay. We're live. You're done. And then you... No. Oh yeah, yeah, false prophet right there. Okay. You... Jen? Sorry, Zan, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through a window. But we were just starting to work together. Listening to women makes you weak. Okay, yeah, throw him through the window. Alright, yeah, we can punt him. Same brain. Nice door. Is that where... That's where Jen comes in. Okay. Defenestrate the worst Zan. Can I just, like, line you up with the window right now? No fear! That's crazy. I didn't even have to wait for Jen. I know it says to let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. Now it's us! How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears. Then I heard someone being mean to my friend. I love Jen. Damn it. Are there no privacy settings on these things? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your shit first. Why is your dream clone such a prick? Maybe he's how I imagine confidence? I freeze when I think I might let someone down. The guy we just met sure doesn't. And he was a prick. He was, right? So you're doing it right. You've just got to beat yourself up less about it. Should we be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up? Oh, that's because he's back and enormous and in the next room. That's crazy. That's because he's back and enormous and in the next room. Ugh. Maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax? And let's not disappoint. Holy shit. Jen, are you sure this is what you wanna... Why is his rainbow? Navy Seer. Mental Guard. Hostile Thought. Shoots whoever crosses their predictive bolt beam as if to, like, symbolize, like, rules or whatever. Sees everyone as a hostile target. So I maybe don't want to kill these ones first. I want to get them shooting, like, these guys. There are 2 wolves inside each of us, and one of them shoots you for 2 damage in the 4C phase. Dan gone bad. Immediately shoots anyone who attacks them, then shoots again in 4C. Oh, wow. Okay. So if I could get one of them over here and then shoot him, probably... Wait. Holy shit, that's a bit much. Live life to the max. Okay. No. Oh boy. Can you send a guy Okay. Maybe I'd, that gets rid of that. Then another one over here. And then you go in here. Oh god, no. It's just not. Ow! Mm-hmm. Wait, Ben, can you just move here? Can I redeploy who's breaching? That's... okay, that might be better, because then she might be able to throw the thing. Okay, breach. Take cover, and then you Gale Grenade. No, you can't see. But you could false prophet over there. No, because it walks from your current location. But then Zan... Sure. And then Zan take cover, and then you... Nope. I was hoping the guy would live long enough. But no, he gets knocked back against that. Okay. Okay. Both alive. Wait, you just refill all your health? What if I just keep doing that? Okay. Okay. Nice. We did it! Da-dum. We even got the confidence goal. Stop hitting yourself. Complete Zan's anxiety dream. Unique perk acquired. Okay, so doing everybody's anxiety dreams, we get these awesome perks. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel. But when you do, the rewards are, it says here, +3 knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given your standard shot a ridiculous boost. Ooh. It's crazy. Oh, new chat. So, wanna talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had backup in a self-hate dream before. That wasn't the first. He gets me when my emotional immune system's down. When it's busy with something else. Your chat with Liv back in Kalan. Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd made the hard choice. How am I ever gonna get past knowing I made the mother of all fuck-ups instead? He's referencing here how he thought he had to choose between saving the person they went to rescue and saving his partner, when in reality Liv showed him like what really happened. He froze and didn't save anybody. She got kidnapped and the guy that he was supposed to save got shot, and he got like dishonorably discharged. And I guess because of the trauma, he just like his memory rewrote itself to where he had to make the hard choice, and that Jen was mad at him for choosing the package over her, when she was like, I wish that had been the case. Any chance it's not true? Nah. I knew it. As soon as she said it, I saw it. Explains a lot, too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. I think you are already coping with it. I never understood why you were so cut up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv was only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because rhetorical. Let me finish pop psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth. You just couldn't look right at it yet. Well, it sure as fuck got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. I'm just saying, I don't think 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. Not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Ew. Right. Graphic but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? Live tactically, live as a leader, the guy who shot him. Have you considered that some of the blame for the hostage's death might lie with the guy who shot the hostage in the head? Because if I was hired to solve this murder, it would take me 12 seconds and your name wouldn't come up. I'd still have to bill for the hour though. My accountant says I can't round down anymore. It'd be alive if we hadn't been there. And was that your decision? No, but defense rests. Live tactically? You said Liv was off that night, and you warned her there was something fishy in that room. Was she careful? No. Were you? Yeah, I mean as much as... Right, so Liv is the primary author of this becoming a crisis. Liv as a leader? How did Liv feel about failure? Not an option. So when you're put in a situation where every option is some kind of failure, you've been trained not to accept either option. I'm a soldier, Jen. I should be able to make my own decisions. For sure, but we're talking factors, and an unhealthy aversion to disappointing Liv was a factor. Look. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown in a blender and you got out alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But we're walking into a blender the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Look at what we've already done. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. You're not choosing this for us. You're an asset we need to win. You kicked this off, but you followed my lead on the investigation. You listened to Doll when her objectives took priority, and now we're following the Moss plan. When you form a team, you let it be a team. If we win, it'll be because of that. And if we lose, then I guess toxic leadership is super effective, but it'll still suck. I think Jodasa was one-off, but even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out that your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be your problem, you're doing alright. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing all this helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been at, that's worth a lot. That's worth a lot. Okay, we've got an ad in progress. Sorry to anyone who missed those last couple lines there. I will wait to move on until we are back from our ad. So our missions, we've had Anxiety Dream Zan, Anxiety Dream Rion, and we've had Doll. Did we get any anxiety dreams for anyone else? No. I guess Jen doesn't have, Jen and Banks don't really have that bad of anxiety. They're not having anxiety dreams. Unless these last two missions here are them and then this is the final mission. That would be interesting. This Doll, the Ascender outfit, was what we got from her anxiety dream, which we just need 2 more confidence to wear it. We've definitely, yeah, missed some Doll confidence from her dream. I guess the 2 from her dream, there's one there. The Kennedy one where she goes to kill them all. Oh, the Death Store, that's Banks. There's one for Doll there. The B team. Oh, there's a few for Doll here. We didn't get any of Doll's for, like, the beginning. We could go back and do some of those if we want her outfit before the whatever the last mission is. I'm drinking my smoothie. I made a berry lemonade smoothie today with I had like canned raspberry lemonade, the like frozen cans. I made some of that and then used that as the base, and then I had a like mixed berries, like frozen fruit of like blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, and I added that. And then it was just like a little bit too sweet, I think, because the raspberry lemonade wasn't as like tart as I like for lemonades. I had some sour mango. It was like, I can't remember what the brand is, but it's like mango, frozen mango covered in like malic acid and stuff. It's like sour candy but on like frozen mangoes. And all I remember is the brand. They have like, is it fruit? Is it candy? Fruit? Frandy? Who gives a fruit? And it's so cute. I love those, but I used the rest of those up to make it a little more sour because it wasn't sour enough. I think because I used raspberry lemonade instead of regular lemonade. Okay, we're back from Adland. So let us move on. Bill and Medeal, the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medealan kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. Oh, we saved the table when we took back their headquarters. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. They've got, like, plants on the coasters, too. Alright, let's talk counter heist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mines, so they'll send Bori down there to block them off. Okay, down here. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do we want to tackle first? Bori's not gonna light up that mana vein just because we asked. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can we turn him? I could just put a gun to his head. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. I could just put a gun to his head. His mask is surprisingly tough. I don't think the threat of one shot is gonna make him compliant. So we beat him down first. Steady on, Bori's alright. Anyway, it's a slim needle to thread. Weak enough to fear death, but sharp enough to cast fireworks. I'm also not wild about using pain and fear to control people. You know, if we can avoid it. It's not unworkable, but I don't love it for plan A. Can we turn him? I don't see it. Bori's not a zealot, but he's shit scared of Kennedy. What if we could guarantee his safety? I just don't think he's rational that way. His fear's animal, not calculated. I smell it on him every time I'm canine. Logical argument don't cut through musk that thick. We could take down Liv first. If step 1 of your plan is take down Liv Kennedy, step 2 is fanfiction. Don't get me wrong, I'd take another whack at her, but I make a point not to underestimate the same mark twice. Agreed. It's our highest risk objective. We can't let the rest of the plan presume its success. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. Did that work? Is there splash on his spell? A little, but doll, his fire's worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. Doll shrugs. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, he goes feral. Explain? My bite's worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mum if she gets too close. Interesting, but tactically, we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemy's. Not necessarily. Everyone looks at Manx. Oh, because she can do her death stores thing now? Falling into a death store was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we like to anywhere I can put a door. And you can put those in any wall? As long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the veins significantly easier. This actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Rion down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need alive. Okay. Oh, is that supposed to be Doll and Rion there? On the sticky notes? What's next? How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So, the stock... Look at them. It's double sunglasses team. The stockpile's in the vault, right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple density refined mana. Enough to make a global superpower with reactors tech. Okay, this is the vault, right above the mines. I like that they're using, like, these little boxes and little figures. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes... Oh, there's Daryl. I love how he randomly shows up places. Given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building. Let's get it burned. Can we get Bori up to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours and a misinformed ploy. Even if we had that kind of time, we'd clash with our first lie. Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Out through the corridors, logistically. But if we blew out the floor? Interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedentite. Sedentite? I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors. With the right reagents, there's no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version on a roof or a floor and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? Okay. How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snakeblood do you have on hand? Our Arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your requests. It's gonna take like a fat adult python's worth of snakeblood. She'll have the snakeblood. I probably need some backup. Right, tactical priorities? I need to get around the room fast to scribe the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Dull? I'm in. For a heist planning meeting, we really breezed past how we get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the Mana Vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the Gold Vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's your in. Alright, I think I can take it from there. So, Jen and Doll are gonna be here. Does that leave Zan and Moss up here? Alright, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen and Doll sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it from there. Okay. Doll and Jen, cute. Okay. Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once is the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the Mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She don't trust reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where touching the Mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. What about rank and file? Sheer numbers. Non-starter. Like dropping pups in a wood chipper. Sure, there's a... Wait. Sure, there's a theoretical tonnage of bones that might eventually jam it, but we're definitely looking for a force depletion estimate that doesn't involve the phrase theoretical tonnage of bones. Rion, could you get to her before the heist? I don't know if that's a good idea. How long have I got? Tonight. And where is she now? We don't know. And how fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Locked it. I'm slick as the next prick, but no prick's that slick. Do any of yours have relevant craft, Moss? We've got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Case has skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Mila can speak to cats. Oh, Daryl's not there anymore. Oh, Daryl's up here now! Situational at best. Mila can talk to Daryl. Or, fucking Banks just sitting through these. She doesn't give a shit. Baz can freeze time. Oh, hello! For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So he can't do anything when time is frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? Been meaning to circle back on that. Alright, well, a fascinating chat with Baz to be had there at some point, but he's not sounding like a live-killing hyper-wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of the original question as a no? Not unfair. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with a chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. If you push her buttons, drum up a Barney. She ain't leaving that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Fuck's sake, is that really our strategy? He's actually onto something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. All the energy drinks and, like, takeout. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the mana's torched. That's a yes from our 2 live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof. Furthest thing from the mines. Once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone else will blink in when they've done their jobs. So he's gonna be on the helicopter pad? You've got a chopper? Not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink to, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. Oh, poor Banks. Okay. We've got those. This might actually be a plan. Move on. You guys figure the rest out and tell me on the day. I'm going to bed. All the takeout everywhere. You sure? Yeah, I'm done. Okay. We've all got perk points to spend. Conviction. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. The shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. Boosts all targets in a 1-tile radius of impact except for Zan. I'm gonna say validation. For Jen, oh, no limit for how many times refreshing jolt. I like that. Okay, Dessa. Ooh, another Death's Door use. Okay. Let's do the Death's Door, so we have a second Death's Door. That feels essential for a plan that relies on the Death's Door. Okay. I'm stuck between wall mode and Rampage 2. Refund your action. Or, make the riot block a wall. Also could swap with friendlies. And get the— oh, Doll has so many good perks. I just want all of them. Okay. being able to swap with friendlies and it refunding the mana, that would be pretty useful, because Doll is kind of our tank that we could like swap with someone to keep them from getting killed. But also Rampage 2 is pretty good because you could refund your action every time you charge. I think we're gonna do friendly refund, because sometimes I do be using her to swap to keep people from getting killed. Okay. We have... there's Quick Sprout. If you target a teammate, your action's refunded. I'm never targeting a teammate with that. Plus 1 knockback per target. Plus 1 use. Let's get another use. Confirm. Okay. Really want her Ascender. Oh well. Okay, let's move on. The Central Reserve above the mana mines. The roof, the vault, and the mines. Whee! Did he crash into the... Okay. Who am I starting with? So I guess those are the last 3 missions, are... Drop the stash. The vault. Okay, vault first. Gold vault. This should be the easy one. Just have to make sure no one hits an alarm. The intel didn't make it look like easy. Don't sweat it. I'll get you there. Oh boy. Okay. All team members must reach the green zone. Don't let anyone sound the alarm. Finish fighting at the end of turn 3. Deal 10 slam damage with 1 charge. Wow. Okay. So, alarm right there. Don't let either of these two reach there. And then there's going to be somebody coming out of there that's going to go over to that alarm. We've also got several turrets. Heavy turret. The air canister being there is good. Maybe help destroy that one. Okay. Let's just go for it. Ooh. Can I swap with the turret? I can. Okay. That's good to know. Nice. Okay. Don't think I can... Ooh. If I go up to the turret, I can... Right? No, I can't change anything about it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here and charge for it. Nice. Destroyed that shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You move here. And turn. He's up top. Oh wait, maybe Doll should have done that. Because Doll doesn't have any mana. Except there's mana right there. Yeah, there's mana right there. You go there. Doll. You go right here, and you charge that bitch so hard. Well, I didn't think about... What if you're just right there, and then you grab the intel, and then you charge? Nope, that didn't do shit. Okay. Maybe we reverse then. Maybe Doll uses the laptop. And then swaps with Jen and charges. And then maybe swaps with Jen again. Okay. And then Jen goes here, so that neither of them can shoot. Okay. Up and charge. Oof. Shut the door. I'm gonna Gale Guardian myself out of the zone. Oops. No. Oh no. I mean, that's better than... I really can't... Oh, I could Static Blast. And then take cover. And that's fine. Jen's gonna walk right there. Doll is going to get that intel and then swap with Jen. And then charge this guy. Goodbye. Cool. And then charge. Goodbye. And then you go in there. And you go in there. And we did it. Zone 1 of 2 cleared. Ooh, I got Doll's confidence thing. Only one more confidence point we need. Alright, 4 glyphs. I can do 4 glyphs. Can you do everything else? Trivial. Oh boy. Okay, are these where we need to put the glyphs? Yes. We've got... What the fuck is Steve doing there? Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Okay. Jen cannot kill Steve. We've got a... Ooh. Got a neutralizer field. Okay, so we need to take that down. Okay, breach. So first of all, if I swap with this bitch, you. And then just get in there. Welcome, Miss Kellen, to our final showdown. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time. To die. Doll. On it. Okay. So, since Doll hasn't used movement, Doll can do that. And turn off the neutralizer field. And then... honestly, charge to there. Get the intel. Talk with you? Nice. Glyph. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, wait. Maybe Gale grenade myself back so I'm not... Nope, I can still be targeted. A riot block? Here? And then... no. Oh, heck. Okay. Let's try this again. What if you swap with the turret? Oh. No, because now you can't... well, yeah. That gets the turret out of the way. Okay, skip that. Place the glyph, and you don't have the turret aiming at you. Doll. That. Grab intel. Okay. Okay, what if... Nice. You... Get over there. Yeah. Cliff. I know it says don't bother taking down Steve, but I mean... Oh. That man really needs to let this go. Well... I should let Doll take care of it. There we go. Okay. Oh, this turret's on our side now, so you should... Well, next turn, get that mana and then swap back with the turret. Swap with Jen. And then swap again with the turret. Oh wait, I need that open. Cool. Okay, you gotta get in here. Grab intel. Swap with this bitch. Grab intel. Swap with Jen. Oh, oops. Swap with Jen. Jen. Use laptop. Swap back. Keep Jen safe. No. Throw block here. Swap with block. Charge. And then charge again. No. Oh shit. Damn it. Nope. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, this is rough. Nope, Gale Grenade doesn't do anything to that guy. Maybe I throw Riot Block over here and then swap so that guy can't shoot me there if I charge you. Nope. Nope. Okay, sorry, doll. You're kind of just gonna have to take it, I think. Oh boy. Oh, wait. Swap with Jen. Charge him again. Jen. Rain Bolt. Oh, wait, we have to- Steve just has to live, period? For that? Interesting. No, doll's dead. Okay, let's try this again. I think I might have done this level wrong. Okay. Breach. You... Yeah, whatever, Steve. Place Cliff. Swap with Jen. And then move over here. No, you can still- oh wait, wrong way. If I put it that way, can you still shoot there? Yes, you can. Well, we're just gonna use both of our Gale Grenades so that Jen doesn't get shot. Okay, you're gonna go... there. You're gonna go here. Wait. You go here. You go here. You swap with Jen. Jen. Cliff. And then chain bolt. There we go. You charge. Deal 15 slam damage with 1 charge. Unstoppable force. That's crazy. Okay, what are you? Where are you? That. Okay, wait. Charge that first. And then swap with Jen. Oh, what the hell? Why do you... That's fine. Okay. Then seal door. Cool. Why can Jen never be close enough to the things? Okay. There, why didn't I just do that? Grab intel. Grab it until I can. Oh wait, Doll has plenty of... Okay. Wait. Ugh. Ugh. I just need to swap with Jen so that Jen doesn't die, because Jen really needs to... Sure. Wait, but now fucking Jen still can't reach the thing. Ugh. Okay, wait. I'll go to the thing and then swap with Jen. Then go there, be next to the other one. There. Then everybody survives. You. Walk over here. Honestly, Steve, I'm kind of past this. I decide who gets past what. I control the traffic. Okay. Bye, though. All team members reach the green zone. Okay. Green zone. Take cover. You. Shit. Oh, wait, no. Not shit. Swap with that. Move. Green zone. Detonate the breaching glyphs. How? How detonate? Oh. Below the vault floor. Cleared. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark in the vault. The final insult. I like that that was a whole achievement. Okay. So this is all at the same time. So while this is happening, now the mines. Ignite the source. Okay, now we're dealing with Bori in here. Smells like bleach and weed down here. Beryllium calcite loses the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame, it's a grower. Don't breathe it in unless you want a surge of arcane power and bronchial problems for 6 to 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm honest. Okay. So, don't hang out in the little foggy zones. Okay. Jeez. Where? I don't even... Oh, we gotta reach the green zone. Okay, I guess Bori's gonna be in here. Run at least 10 tiles as a dog. Youth's death's door to teleport banks at least 10 tiles. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess let's just breach and see how this goes. Ugh. Brittling dart. Then spore bomb? There we go. Impale vine. And then... Rapid bite. There we go. No, there's no way to make it hit anyone I want, only Rion. That's not what I meant to do. Good thing there's a rewind. I can't sedate anyone either. Whoa! Or bomb them again. There we go. Oh, you revive them. I see. Okay. You move first. Oh, ooh, oops. I thought you were dead. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You get out of the way. You're gonna get yourself killed. You Spectral Skull. These two. You Hailing Vine like that. Go. Okay, they're still alive though. There we go. Riddle. Impaling vine. Mana. Why can't steal? Not close enough? Or I thought they just had to be within sightline. Oh, you don't have any mana, that's why. Okay, wait. Can you do this? And can you... That's... Riddle. And then you... Sedate. Okay. Cool. Now we both just go over there. Oh, this is just mana. I see. There we go. 1 of 2 clear. Whoa. Mana Motherload should be right here. Right in there. Alright, so you bite Bori. Bori takes aim at some goon. I move said goon to the vein, and the vein gets caught in the fireball. That's my grasp of it, give or take. Too many moving parts for my taste. Speaking of, how are you gonna move the goon? Death's Door. Once I open one, I can dump anyone out of it now. It takes mana though, so save some dust for me. Remind me why you're biting him? 1 chomp will send him rabid. That way the sucker who stands in front of the vein and takes a fireball to the face doesn't have to be one of us. What's the plan if we can't get the right goon to the wrong place? Last resort, you or Muggins has got to stand there and bait out the shot. Bagsy, not me. What? Bagsy, not me. How close to the vein does the shot have to land? Bori's not a precision implement. As long as the chump's standing in front of it, it'll catch and we're good. This makes as much sense as it's ever gonna make. Okay. The traitor! Bad dog! Come on, Bori, mate. You know Liv's mad as a bag of spanners. You can still walk away. I did. Then she killed you? He's got me there. This is pointless. Just turn him. No? Prefer not? Well, you've had the bark. Just leaves the bite. Okay, trick the Pyromancer into igniting the primary mana vein. If mild fire starts on any of the tiles in front of the vein, it will ignite. Okay. Okay, we've got 2 people on our side here. Okay, we should do you first. We need... Okay, Rion, stand here, because then... Could you impaling? No. How do I get someone into the... Oh, here we go. Oh! That's not what I... Okay, let's put the death store... right here. And then shoot it out. Right here. Death's floor. Wait. Death's store there. Death's floor, you. And then you come out here. It's not at all. It's because I used up your movement first for some reason. Ugh. Okay. Death store. There. Death floor. You. You. Rabid bite. Here we go. And then hide. Survive till Jen and Doll arrive. Okay. Well, we got the fire lit. Okay. There's no blocking the doors. Okay. Those two are still safe. They can help. Spore bomb. I can't spore bomb there. Oh! There's the resurrect Jen and Doll. Okay. We need you. Wait, can you resurrect any of them from there? No. What about here? No. Move. Here. No, I have to get all the way around. Any damage on me? Back to you. Thanks. Get out of there. Can't resurrect them yet. Oh god, everything's on fire and I can't get to them. Okay. Oh god, Rion. Okay, maybe Rion just stay back there. Use the mine. Over here. Use resurrect. God damn it. There we go. Now, resurrect. Doll. And Jen. Use Blink to extract one wizard per turn to join the final fight on the roof. Right. Jen's definitely gonna have to blink out first so she doesn't die. No. Blinking is the last thing we can do. I see. Mm-mm. Okay, Rion. Spore Bomb, that guy, maybe. And then Spore Bomb again. You. Nope. Swap with the riot block, and then charge you. Charge you again. Okay. Blink out. Oof. We probably shouldn't have had our heaviest hitter blink out first. Okay, Jen is okay for now. You. Blink out next. You get behind here. Blink out. That's fine. Get out of here. We've done it. We've burnt all the stuff. Now everybody's up on the roof to try to take down Liv. This is the ultimate fight. The roof. Okay, so now Zan, while this is all happening still, Zan's gonna have to distract Liv. Engage Kennedy. All team members must reach the green zone. Extinguish at least 3 signal flares. Too late to shake this chopper, but let's not attract anymore. Okay. So... extinguish at least 3 signal flares. What are the signal flare? Oh, these. Nice. Predictable. Nice. Extinguish. Extinguish. No! Man, okay. False profit there. There. Now I should be good? Done. Done 1 of 2. Ooh, purple. For fuck's sake, Zan. For fuck's sake, Zan. I gave you so many chances not to die to this, and you just keep bubbling back into the kill zone. I've been taking you a lot less seriously since my friends all waltzed out of your last kill zone, and I gave you every chance to call this off. This is the last one you get. But remember that when I have to talk Banks out of executing you later. I gave you every last chance to call this off. This is the last one you get. A generous offer from a pensioner on a roof with a shitty knee and the world's new strongest superpower. Okay, find a way past Liv's defenses, combine abilities, watch the swap maker, and rewind liberally. Swap marker. Taking a page from Jen's spellbook, Liv can route a bolt of lightning through multiple targets, pushing each in the direction the beam flows through them. It pushes harder than Jen's. Superior chain shock. Okay. Liv's time powers are fading, but with Reactor's tech, she's learned some of ours. She'll swap with the indicated ally when we try to attack her, and if she does die, she can create a clone to escape, but she's running low on charges. Oh, she's got 4 death clones. Okay. Liv's learned your swap spell. It makes a nasty combo with her lightning reflexes. Whenever you target her with an attack, she'll swap with someone or something else before it hits. Watch for the purple circle beneath what she intends to swap with and experiment. Okay. Wait, what? She hurt. Oh, chain lightning swap, right. I mean, chain lightning, right. The fuck are you doing here? I won your little revolt for you, didn't I? Oh, dull. Can't think of anything else that might bring 300 pounds of armored vengeance to your door. You'll help to stop an invasion of Medill. You thought I'd let you perpetrate your own. Medill fought the chapel and won. You come for their freedom, you go through me. Can't think of anything else that might bring 300 pounds of vengeance, armored vengeance to your door. Oh, did I kill you in that sewer scrap too? I wasn't keeping track. Wait. No! Okay. Here's... I don't... okay, wait. I'm gonna restart level. Skip. this. What if I predictive bolt? No. Wait. There we go. That knocked her. Nope, it didn't do anything. It just knocked her back. Okay. If you're gonna swap with that... The problem is I can't... I just don't know what to do. Nope. Okay. She's got 3 death clones left. You helped us stop an invasion of the deal. You thought I'd hope you let you perpetrate your own? I didn't think about you at all. You're not the first to make those your last words. Three clones remaining. Oh, 9 tips for this level. Okay. It's fine to focus on survival, dealing with reinforcements, and getting mana early on. Okay. Ooh. No. Ouch. Yeah. There she is. We still got a contract to thrash out, Kennedy, and I don't think you're gonna like the kill fee. You guys hired my dog? Did you lose a frisbee? Well, they can't afford me. Killing you is more of a hobby project. It makes more sense than hiring a Medillion to help you steal Medill. Nah, mate, you just lost a country. Bori just torched the motherlode. Baby's first coup looks a bit permafucked. Bullshit. Bori's solid. Solid? He's rabid. Think you forgot. I can make anyone see red. Okay. So... Oh, Ostercheck. Thank you, Ray, for de-shrimpifying me. Big stretch, too. Okay, let me get up for this. And hydrate. Oh, you're just hitting me with the 3-punch. Ow. Big stretch. Oh. 1 punch. My neck and back are so fucked right now. I like, a couple nights ago, I guess I like slept wrong or something. I don't know. The pain. It is here. Okay, let me take a sip of my water. Okay. Let's try not to get killed. Wait, okay. If you could move here, you could potentially charge that person into live. It wasn't close enough. Oh no! Nope, don't do that to Rion. Okay. Nope. God damn. How do I trick Liv? How do I... The only way I got her before was... like... getting her in a stun barrel. But there's like not an endless amount of those. Dan, get over here and take cover. You also take cover. You. I don't even know. Well, we're all alive. Ben is here. And here comes, I want to say Jane? I picked up your little spark trick. Fun beginner spell. I'm back and it's only about 30% personal. I'm currently rewatching old VODs to make some clips. Ooh. You'll have to show me the clips when you're done. I'm not gonna rise to that love. Nope, never mind. I hear it. You can't land them all. Talking to you feels like my brain licked a battery. I'm taking that as a compliment, and it's too late to stop me. Ooh, okay, wait. If I static blast you, it puts you in that blast zone. And then just get Rion, like, out of it. No. That's not great. You're done. Also, brittle? No. I don't know how to, you know? Ow. Okay, Jen, move out. Move out of the way there. Jen, how are you somehow always somewhere where you're gonna get hurt? Take cover? Van? No. Also take cover? This is so confusing. Sure. Okay, at least next we'll have Dessa to help revive people. Oh look, here comes the med school dropout who couldn't finish a simple job. You think I'm here to talk you out of this? You've got another thing coming. You die on this roof. You couldn't understand my job if you spent your dull life drawing, you tedious thug. Guess I was busy assassinating warlords to keep your country safe while you were learning about hemorrhoid creams. Think I need another hint. Since you can see who Liv plans to swap with when you attack her, you're looking for attacks that will harm her when she swaps that position. Liv won't swap with the wizard you have selected, so you can change her swap target by selecting someone else. She wants you to shoot each other. Wait, what? Liv knows Zan's predictive shot well and will duck if she has time to see it coming for her. Anything that puts her in the beam instantly will work, though. If Liv will swap with Zan, line him up so he can aim predictive shot directly away from her. Attack with someone else and she'll swap into the beam. I'm so confused. Oh god. And there's a heavy there. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. It's just like between those two regardless. What if I just did that? Spectral Skull is good then. I just need mana to resurrect. Okay. Banks is gonna need a lot of mana. And maybe do transference? There we go. Okay. I'm kind of getting it now. She has one more clone left. Let's get you out of here. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Oh, no worries. So, you predictive bolt that way, and then... No. No predictive bolt. What if we swap... You predictive bolt this way. And then... Static blast? Nope. Aw, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Look around, you live. You're twice the caster I ever was, and you're losing this. You spurned every possible ally, and now you're standing on a rooftop with no friends and a plan that can't work. I have a global armed response force and unlimited funds. You have amateurs in hats. The militia have cut off reactor supply lines across Medill. How much longer do you think Godin's gonna keep you around once it can give anyone your powers? And everyone keeps focusing on the hats. I have literally one ally who wears a hat. Yeah, I'm the one fixating on trivia here. Okay. Doll should probably take care of that guy. And... let's see. That'll get that guy, right? Yeah. Oops. That's okay. You need mana, so you need to go over here. Oh! Oh no! No! Nope. If you just... Rion, hide. Zan, also hide. Then... I don't know. Okay, that's fine. The mana veins are already burning, Liv. In a couple of hours, the resource you're here for will be gone forever. How much weight do you think I give the claims of a guy who forgot the pivotal failure of his career? Doesn't matter if you believe me, you'll know after the fight. Come on, can't we just fight to the death without getting personal? Forget if it's true, you know it's possible, so why wasn't that your play? Without the mana, we don't have the resources to keep the world safe. But the mana threat was your only justification to be the world police. Don't you need a new casus belli for this dirty little power grab? I don't have to justify anything to a disgraced subordinate. Okay. Let's see. You need that. Just do that. No, I thought that was supposed to hit both of them. There we go. Why is that not hit? Hello? There we go. Fuck it. Kennedy to Godin. Send up the big guns. Oh dear. Big guns. Okay. You need... No. Rion, can you defuse the mine? There we go. You need that. Resurrect. Were we resurrecting? Doll. Ugh. You'll have to do it next round. Can I brittle dart that guy? And then spore bomb him. And then... Pain bolt? No. I really need Dessa to not die, because she's the only one that can revive people. What if I go there and then Death's Floor myself? There we go. That's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. It's so not fine. Okay, I really need my heavy back. And you don't have- okay, never mind. You don't have the mana to revive anymore, because you had to do the other thing. I forgot. There's- I don't know how we're- Try a chain shock through Liv and her swap target. Where the swap target is going to take the worst hit. Tanks transference applies instantly. Liv can't dodge it. Make her the victim, then hit the protectee hard. Maybe a dull charge. Let's restart. Let's try this again. We gotta start with just Zan again. This is the final fight in the game. So it's, you know, with a Chronomancer who can evade time, like run super fast and make death clones of herself. So every time she dies, it makes a clone. She has 4 clones left when you start the fight. So it is a little hard. You have to like trick her because she'll just swap. She's learned how to swap with things. So if you try to hit her, she'll just swap with the object. So, from the beginning, I need to focus on surviving, mostly. No. No. See, it's like, she's like one hit kills you. She's been like the main bad guy through the whole game. Okay. So, if I'm here, can she can, because of that thing. What if I'm over here? Okay, there. Then she's just hitting the thing. And then we get Doll next. Here's Doll. Got Doll. Okay. So... Whew. If I charge you, it just insta-kill. I'm gonna grab mana as much as I can so I can swap as needed. Whatever. All should be fine. God damn! Ugh. Okay, doll. Charge this way? No. Riot block. Swap with the riot block. You. Nope. Okay. How do I keep these two alive until... Is Rion next? Ugh. Why does Dessa have to be the last one out? She's the one I need. Okay. What did the hints say? So, I could use Zan's predictive shot. Anything that puts her in the beam instantly will work. Liv will swap with Zan, line him up so that he can aim predictive shot directly away from her. Attack with someone else and she'll swap into the beam. Rhea chain shot. So that would need Jen. Transference. We need Banks. You cast swap on Liv, she swaps with her swap target first, and you swap with them instead. If you can find a use for that, you're smarter than us. Charge. Okay, that did a little bit of damage. Nope. Well, that killed Zan. Okay, that didn't really do any damage. Oh. First, though. There we go. Okay. Everybody's good. Get Rion. Nope. Riddle that guy. Impale. There we go. It gets Rion out of the shock area. Okay, that only does 1 damage to Zan, so that's okay. finally have Jen. Okay. Jen, if you can chain bolt. Nope. That was the wrong order. If I can chain bolt you... There we go. Okay, we are at to the second... Well, okay, this is the first clone. I see. Jen... Get everybody out of here. Rabbit bite that guy. Okay, maybe Jen shouldn't have moved over there. Jen, move over here. Doll. Move over here. Rion. Fight. And run over here. No. Charge you. Goodbye. Okay. We finally get Dessa. Okay. Dessa. Let's do transference from Jen to you. And then Doll, you're gonna swap with you. You're gonna move here. You are going to get very far away. Nope. Maybe you just go right there and sensor slam? And then you get over here. There we go. Okay. We've killed another one. Rion. Bomb. No. Mm-mm. Okay, swap with Rion so Rion doesn't die. Nope. No. So, who's your swap target if you do? Ooh. Is this the... Okay, so you could predictive bolt that way. And... No. This is so hard. God. It's like whoever's over here just dies no matter what. Who has movement? Zan. So if you swap with Zan and Zan, run away. Take cover. No. Ball's gotta, like... Ball's gotta kill this guy somehow. Okay. Swap with Jen? Maybe Jen can... No, because this guy still has all of... Oh! Never mind! That worked! Okay. Spectral Skull both of them so that it just... And then... Resurrect. Are you one of ours? Who are you? You look like Moss. You look like you're maybe one of ours. Can... Swap with Banks. Banks get another... No. Where are you? Oh. Okay, it's Jen who's next to the thing. Okay, what does this look like now? Everybody's alive. You need... No. Here. Okay. Can you resurrect? No. Okay. Transference. You... Okay. Wait, where's Rion? Oh, Rion's over here. Healing Vine that guy. Here we go. Blair. There we go. Okay, we've got another Jen. I mean, another Liv created. 2 clones left. Ooh. Okay. Chain bolt. And then... move here. Charge you. Well, it hurt her for one. And then you grab that and you'll resurrect Zan next round. Or I see. Okay. So we could use that. If she gets pulled through the death's door, we could have Zan pointing, his predictive bolt, and then have the death's door, and then suck her into the death's floor so he pops out there and gets shot with the predictive bolt. Nope. Defuse that mine. And then... riddle that guy. Then... what else? War bomb. Jen should probably just run away. I mean, you could always resurrect him. There's more mono around here. Ooh. That's not great, though. I mean, this is kind of... seems like our only option right now. Okay. Defuse that mine, first of all. Again, kind of run away. You... Can you resurrect Zan from there? Why would I do that? Why would you want me to... I can't resurrect Zan? Ugh. Swap with... Thanks. Thanks. Resurrect. Are you Zan? You are Zan. Okay, Zan, maybe you false prophet this way? What? I said false prophet, I meant predictive bolt. And then you... I guess sedate? No, that's wrong. I totally fucked all of that up. Okay, and then you swap back. Predictive bolt this way. And then you. No. Then doll. Wait. Swap with you. And you. No. No. Doll needs to swap with someone who has movement. Right there. And then swap with Essa. Nope. I think I made a wrong move in the last round, and I fucked the whole thing up irrevocably again. You get more mana. You need to revive several people. Resurrect you. And then you have movement, so you could walk over here and then swap back. And you resurrect Rion. There we go. Okay, we might be able to do something with this. Just take cover there. Maybe brittle, try, and impale. No. Oh, well, that works. You should not diffuse the mine. Who cares? Nope. No. Rion! Okay, everybody's alive. Okay. This way. Why did I keep hitting false prophet when I'm trying to do predictive bolt. And the Rion, impale. No. You. I'll get over here and then swap with Jen. And then Jen. Except Jen should get away from the edge first. And then I'll swap with Jen. And then Jen, do a little static blast. Rion, get the fuck out of the way. Jen, do a static blast. Okay. Yeah, also out of the way. It only did one against her? It killed Zan, but did 1 damage against her. Okay, how do I make this happen? Do you still have a predictive bolt? No, you do not. Okay, we're all still alive. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. Okay. I need Zan. I need you here. I need you to swap with Zan. I need Zan. Predictive bolt this way again. I need you. Okay, there we go. Last one. Last clone. This, Oops. Okay, Zan's dead again. But so will Banks be if this No, 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 no. Actually, this could work. Death's door here. Oh, and Death's floor costs a mana. Damn it. Okay, you can't do that. You have to go over here and stay alive. There we go. That got that taken care of. We can't use the predictive bolt again. Could potentially chain bolt? Next round? No. Zan's dead again. Wait, but that sucks because we need Zan's... No. It would be better to do Zan's predictive bolt first. Okay. Predictive bolt this way. You. Static. Nope. No. It's like I need these guys to move. Okay. Okay, wait. Here's the deal. We're gonna put Zan there. Do the predictive bolt. You go here and try to no, because you'll get in the way if you're in the in between. What if you go here instead? No, not you. You. What if you go here? Predictive bolt this way. And you... move here. Try to static blast there. Okay. He's dead, but it did the predictive bolt thing. And then you still have, Jen still has no. Jen still has mana to do static blast next round. Guess oh wait, I forgot, we have the death's door thing. Okay, wait. We can do this without getting people killed, maybe. Zan. Okay, you defuse that. Zan, you come over here. You face predictive bolt this way. Dessa. You get over here. Can you put Death's Door right there? No. Why? You can't go right fucking there. Why? Okay. And go over here. Predictable that way. Dessa, go over here. Death's Door, right there. She doesn't have fucking mana. Right. Nobody ever has mana. Okay. Can you reach it from here? If Zan moves here. Can you Death's Door there? Perfect. Zan. Not False Prophet. Predictive Bolt. There. Back to Dessa. Death's Floor. You. Okay, that did something. Then you. Chain Bolt. That did another damage. Zan's dead. Doll. Maybe Rion go there. Doll. Would a sensor slam knock them into each other? No, not well enough. What if Rion goes here and Impaling Vines live? No, that's wrong. Okay, what if Rion goes over here, Doll swaps, and then Doll keeps moving over here, and then charges. Everybody's so fucking dead. He's got 2 health left. Everybody's so dead. Can't bring breach anywhere. If I did that before... Wait, could I sedate both of them? Yes. And then charge. Well, it did more damage, but still not enough. Everybody's still gonna die except Jen. Oh! Oh, that's why. I don't see there being any way to win with Jen. I don't know how I would win with Doll either. Okay. Okay. Sensor slam? No. I don't know how to... I don't know. I don't know. I think I've reached a point of no win again. I keep getting so close, but then... Wait. What if I went all the way here? Fuck with you. No. She has too many people that she can swap with. Okay. I need Zan, like, in an open area where he's not gonna get hurt if he gets blasted with that. That's somehow worse. There we go. Okay, doll. You could predictive bolt this way. Doll can... There we go. We've already got the first one down. False Prophet? Okay. There. First live dead on our first turn with, well, it's second turn. Okay. Rion. I think we're gonna need to rely on the predictive bolt quite a lot. First of all, Zan, you're gonna need to go there. Predictive bolt. You. Go there. Charge again. Damn it. Swap with Zan. Just keep Zan from getting it. Nope, and it'll still go for Zan. Okay, Zan didn't take any damage though. That's fine. Okay, Jen's here. There we go. Okay, second clone. Well, first clone dead. We're down to our second on Live Kennedy 3. Everybody's still alive. Okay. If you could do... Predictive bolt again this way. You... Gale grenade? Is that... Oh... No. Okay, Doll's gotta do it, maybe. And then you... No, Doll swap with Zan. And Zan go this way. This way? Predictive bolt that way. And then... No, the Gale Grenade, because the Gale Grenade stops him. Rio. No. I can't hit her again because she's ducking. She's like hiding, I think. So don't worry about Doll swapping. out of there. Actually, you should go this way. Kind of group people up. Okay. We've got banks. You can bring people back to life. You. Predictive bolt that way. Static blast. There we go. Okay, transference. And then throw riot block there. Swap with riot block. Charge that way. And then charge again. And you're dead. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we should have moved Jen. So Jen doesn't get hurt. There. Okay. Okay. That's a spectral skull, I'm thinking. And then get over there. You can resurrect Rion. Wait, there's a closer one. Resurrect Rion. Zan. Let's try to do this again. Wait. Zan, do the predictive bolt first. Then riddling dart. There we go. Okay, we're already to the last... We're already to the last clone. Zan can't move. Uh-oh. He's gonna die. Okay. Wait. You. Swap with Zan. Will that... Okay. Oops. I should take care of that guy. There we go. Oh boy. No. Okay. You... here. Predictable that way. You charge you. What? Rion? Okay, Rion, get out of the way. Okay, now Zan's the one she'll switch with. Predictable. You. Charge you. That's okay, because Dessa is here. Okay, he's down to 1. Rion. No, no, no. How do we trick her this last time? I could death's door her, but we'd need Zan for that. And so we'd need Banks to live, but Banks isn't gonna live because these laser guys. Yeah. This is Tactical Breach Wizards. It's a turn-based strategy game about wizards with guns uncovering a state conspiracy. It is very interesting. I am on the very last level where I have to kill this person who is now on their 5th death clone. And trick them into walking into, like, my attacks. I wish I could put a death's door. Okay, you have an action left. Fiona also has an action. Okay, wait. Is Zan dead this round, no matter what? Okay. Get that out of there. I'll swap with this guy. And then with Dessa? How far can Dessa go? No. Move over here, then swap with Dessa. And then that way Dessa could get to this mana. And Zan's still alive. Right, I forgot. Rion's still alive. Grab a bite that guy. Oh wait. Swap with you? No. Swap with you. And then... charge you. Okay, Zan is alive. Zan can... predictive bolt. Here. You... Death store. Here. Is it here? No. You need a death's floor. Which means that you need to be able to... I don't know. Wait, I've got it. Death store. Zan, do yo thing. That way. You... If you death store there, and there, and then you charge sensor slam there. That doesn't, it doesn't suck her in because the thing? Okay, no, that doesn't work. It's not gonna work to do that this round. There we go. That takes care of one of those. Oh. Wait. Okay, this could maybe work. Oh shit. Predictable that way. Rion. You set it up? Okay, but we did it. We did it. And Banks is alive, so Banks could just revive everyone. But Liv is dead. Command, Kennedy is down. Repeat, Kennedy is down. Requesting immediate evac. Holy shit, we did it. That was so hard. Wow. Holy shit, we actually did it. I need a year off after that. Tessa, what the hell? What I came here to do. It was crystal clear on that. You have to bring her back. Why? She attacked Mediel. She needs to face trial here. I know she put you through something in the bully. Don't let her add to it. That's exactly what I'm preventing. You've never killed a cold blood before. You're letting her change that. She already changed me. This is the price. Maybe, but you still get to decide who you are. She doesn't get to rewrite you. Look, we're not Liv. None of us are gonna force you to use your craft, even if we thought we could. I could. Thanks, Rion. A well-judged interruption. He couldn't. Alright, well, I would. Alright, that's it. You all miss out on my big ethics speech. Enjoy navigating this with the super healthy moral compasses I know you all have. It's on you, Dessa. What's it gonna be? She stays in the dirt, it's the only way to be sure. Ugh, fine, I'll bring her back, but if she kills you all, you're staying dead. I need to brood on this for 58 minutes, but I guess I won't come back madder than I am right now. I mean, we seem to be a no-murder team, but Dessa doesn't keep her dead. Yeah, I guess, like, what are they thinking I guess you could keep her in a neutralizer field and that would keep her from using her craft. I think this could be a big emotional growth moment for Dessa, who has been all, I'm gonna murder her the whole time. I need to brood on this for 58 minutes. Thank you, Banks. I don't know everything on your mind, but I appreciate your capacity for complexity. Woolen's already bringing craft containment arrays up. We'll have her secure the moment you're ready. We did it. We finished Act 4. Just got word from our airport detachment. They've got reactor on the run. Word's spreading. They won't believe it yet, but once we get the footage out and the inspector's in, the heat's gonna bleed off. So thank you, all. We don't know what today cost us. Not yet. But I know what we gained. We broke a chokehold that's ravaged my country for... Her voice catches, and she takes a sec. We took a target off our back that would have doomed us to a lifetime of wars we couldn't win. And we killed a new kind of monster before it became unkillable. An army that could put global military supremacy in the hands of a sociopathic billionaire. Off Jen's look. A worse one. So thanks. I know each of you have been through the ringer lately, and you still made space for the right cause when you saw it. I respect that like nothing else. No one more than you, doll. Most people can't conceive of what it would take to step back from a fight like yours just to take on a second one. I'm one of the few who can, and I don't know how you did it. Medeal's got some tough years ahead yet, but I promise you, I'll use every ounce of my new clout to make sure we have your backs. We'll take it, anytime you can spare it. Our brass will talk, but let's keep in touch, too. Trust moves mountains while rank talks routes. And Rion, just by bringing us together, you've done enough for Medeal to make up for a lifetime of, I sense, not really giving a shit. Spot on. He still doesn't give a shit. He just wanted to take out Liv. I know you'll never be our soldier, but if we can count you as a friend, I'll sleep just fine. Jen, take this how you will, but you're the first person I've met who had trust to both write my eulogy and solve my murder. Wow. And if you ever fully realize how powerful you are, I hope you're still on our side. Zan smiles at something. Zan, you fill me with a horrible feeling I might not be doing enough to support and empower my people, and I mean that in the best way. Damn. And Banks! I don't know what you wrestled with today, but I know it must be dark to trouble someone with the mental steel I sense in you. You made the right call when it counted. I hope that sinks in. I imagine you carry a lot that people don't see. I hope it gets lighter. Banks lifts her head in a way that could mean anything. Can I just jump in here? Please. I just want to acknowledge that we blundered into Medeal with no plan beyond get live, and you very much took it from there. Of all the nations, factions, and Tier 1 casters Liv crossed, nothing could stop her till she picked a fight with Medeal. I think you had a lot to do with that. Moss laughs. That's a wildly generous way to look at it, but I've just learned not to fight back when you're being complimented. Why does bro sound like he's about to die? Well, because we just won this, like, giant plot state conspiracy from these people that were about to take over the world. That's a pretty big deal. Also, they have died a couple times, I think, and Dessa's brought them back, because our little necromancer over there. Right. I imagine you're all wanted in your various countries. Oh, hugely. Death penalty in 4 nations and counting. Well, I think I can speak for the council when I say Medeal would love to offer you all asylum. And you a pardon, Rion. Suddenly a shot is heard. Drops to the ground. If your home countries come calling, they'll find a brick fucking wall where our extradition treaties would be. Really appreciate it, but please don't start a war over us for at least another couple years. Hey, if it comes to it, I'm in the market for a new moonshot. Counter heist. Complete Act 4. Oh, that's cute. You've got a little, like, fast-forward rewind for the credits. Ooh. Resolve. Jen and Banks. What is that? Jen, got a minute? A Daryl with the little goggles? That's so cute! What's up? What's your next move? Still mulling. The bully's my best bet for PI work, but I'd need papers. I might see if they need me here. You? I'm thinking the bully. More than anything, I spoke to my documents guy. More than thinking, I spoke to my documents guy. Of course you have a documents guy. Mafia illusionist. His watermarks are sublime. Did he sort you out? He did. He did you, too. Sorry? Banks hands over a slim booklet. Tessa, this is a Libolian passport. This is citizenship. Yeah. This must have cost a fortune. Well, mine was cheap, so... How come? Oh, mine's just a visa. You're not staying? I'm staying for as long as I have. Oh my god, Dessa, respectfully, fuck that. Go back to your guy and get a passport. I'll steal the money. What? That's stupid. Why? Attitude! That's like the main factor with health stuff, isn't it? Oh yeah, she has like a... She has a disease, a degenerative disease that's supposed to kill her in a few months that they've like talked about. Are they gonna date? Girlfriends? They're gonna move in together? No, that's comorbidity. Well, it's gotta help. I've done okay so far, and I've been thinking about death the whole time. So imagine how long you'll live with a better attitude. Oh my god, I've made a huge mistake. Only because I'm gonna be insufferable about it. Cute. I need to think about this by obsessively making and rereading notes. Okay. Jen Kellen, freelance storm witch. Details. Likes complicated cases, good filing systems, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, traffic warlock. The Rushwater police, loose ends. It's crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, and legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't. But it doesn't pay well, and work is drying up. Oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized. Zan's thing sounds serious, and I think I can help, so off I go! Okay. With the new identity Banks gave me, I'm wondering about setting up a private investigation agency in Liboli. Okay. Search and rescue. Finding the missing in Medeal. Reactor's failed invasion of Medeal left a trail of chaos. The casualties are just estimates. Many Medealans are just unaccounted for. I might see if Moss thinks the militia could use my tracking skills in finding those who are still missing. It'd be grim work, not a lot of happy endings, but if I can be of use. I mean, you've always wanted to start your own agency. Start your own agency. Oh, no. I bet it's easier to get a PI license in the bully. That's, Wait, did you edit one of mine? Banks and Kellen. Death Care Inc. Necromantic life insurance at brutal prices. Gold Club. Necromantic. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking. Erin Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago, and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now live, blah blah blah. I undo damage. Only works if you're dead. If you're not, I can get you there for an extra 6,000. Call... How many people do you think are reading our secret map? Wait, you get paid $6,000? Okay. Details. With the new identity, set up an investigation. The only case I ever saw you crack your quarry was dead before you got there. I could help with that. Because you killed him. We can bicker about technicalities once we've agreed on my hourly rate. This is gonna be a train wreck. Or Deathcare Inc. Always had this plan to fleece billionaires for emergency healthcare. Just a contract that says I'll show up and res them if they get taken out. The hard part was proving my power without getting kidnapped. After the Medill fiasco, though, the right people probably know what I can do. We'll join Jen's agency. We gotta keep the band together. You're gonna need help with all the bodies. Oh yeah, those two stay together. If there's any options to keep people together, I'm keeping everyone together. Banks and Kellen Investigations was a disaster at first. After a few months of bickering, they found their groove and even turned a profit. Wait. We find missing persons, pets, crossed out celebrities, and return them alive, not dead or forcibly. Even if they are untraceable by normal means or died recently. Not if they don't want to be found. For a suspiciously low fee, no. Exorbitant fee, no. Sustainably reasonable fee. If we do bring your loved one back from the dead, our adjusted fee may meet some definitions of exorbitant. Ooh, Doll and Rion. Resolve. Can we make them be besties too? So, back to Kalan. Of course. Same old? Maybe not. Command man on strat meetings now, but it might just be PR fluff. You don't strike me as the type to step back either way. Fair read. But there's a doll you never met. She gets a say. You? Dunno. Might deep six that reactor guy just for shits and giggles. Gadden? The CEO? Yeah. Want to stretch my legs a bit, take on a challenge, work my way again. If it's a challenge you want, I know a place where the churches are forts and the clergy I'll carry. Not short of high-value targets there. How's the pay? Of course, we're gonna put these two together as well. Guess I've got two options. Resistance leadership, what Jita would have wanted. I hear Jita's voice clearer than ever these days, and he's telling me I've risked enough. The Medill job gave me enough clout to go into command if I want it. But is that where I'll move the needle? Besties? Big stretch! Oh. Thank you. Is that where I'll move the needle? Or the front lines? I learned more in Medill than I thought I ever could. Maybe I'd take these skills to the street and hit the chapel like they've never been hit before. Likes trucks, dogs, wine, welding, brutally strong cheese. Dislikes. I've dedicated my life to gutting the regime that's choking my country. You're really asking me what I dislike? Oh, put olives. Fuck olives. They're like if salt could vomit. I like olives. Sometimes I break into the Parkside vehicle depot and jam defective tear gas grenades inside their condensers, so next time they roll out to chase us, they'll choke on their own fucking smoke. Used to play hockey. Doll's an icon of the Kalani resistance. Every DSR news piece in it still uses that photo of her smashing into the wall of riot priests at Chalice Square. What photo? Show me. We always assumed she was one of them who defected, but apparently she never was. She stole the armor from one she killed, cause she's fucking hardcore. She used to fix cars. I still fix cars. Now she fixes and customizes her own armor. Okay. Well. Well, she has been... I feel like maybe it's time to honor Jita, because she's been doing the frontline stuff for a long time. And Jita... I don't know. I'm saying get into strategy. I think that's what Jita would have wanted. Jita had a point, and who knows, maybe I'll have a bigger impact too. It's gonna be Rion. Okay. Let's read Rion's bio. Never seen this guy before, but somehow he hit Zan and I with Thistle Kiss darts unnoticed and almost killed us both. So we need to talk about boundaries. That's Jen. My ma always used to say, if you can't shoot something nice into someone's neck, don't shoot anything at all. Reactor CEO. Kennedy got hers, but Reactor ain't off my shit list yet. Even if Liv's cooked up the worst of their shitstorm, the buck still stops with Gadden. Kennedy had space-time bent around her carbon fiber wand. Gadden's got an overpriced suit and liver disease. Piece of piss. Or the Chapel's premier scumbag. Won't lie, Doll's got my interest piqued about Chapel targets. First Chaplain's top of the food chain, untouchable, locked away in some deep dark vault. Never could resist a challenge. Well, obviously you're taking on the Chapel. Chaplain sounds like a tough nut to crack. Can't resist. Yeah, these two stay together. All in Rio and resolved. Dal Sabine was the architect of some of the Chapel's most critical defeats in the next few years. She didn't miss the action. Chapel resolved Valters under resistance momentum. Last week, 3rd Chaplain Felgo announced that Chapel Command would not be sending any further troops to retake Gabria Harbor, a telling change of heart from their long-standing cede no ground policy in the clashes with the resistance. The move comes after a string of humbling Chapel defeats. Okay, and then Rion joined Dal on her return to Kalan, then vanished without a word. The first chaplain was never seen again. First chaplain cancels appearances. Just days after agreeing to allow foreign press to interview First Chaplain Richter for the first time in 2 years, the Chapel Press Office has rescinded the invitation and canceled all of the chaplain's forthcoming public appearances. It's not yet clear whether 3rd Chaplain Felgo, off in the public face of any bad news the Chapel delivers, will be replacing blah blah blah. So Rion killed him. Resolve Zan. This is where I saw it. 8 tons of concrete, 1,000 names on each side. Memorial to a war that hadn't happened yet. Never will now. Can't be more than 200 here. 132. I read them all. Down from 4,000. We gotta feel pretty good about that. You'd think, right? I didn't expect to feel happy in a graveyard, but I thought seeing where it ought to be. You're not beating yourself up about the 132? That's not on you. We did everything we could. No, I get that. The kid on the Jodasa job? Him for sure. I'll carry him to my grave. But it's also just, having lived through it all now, seen it play out, I was a bit player. So many incredible people did so much more, gave so much more. And now I feel like I came to a graveyard for a victory lap, one I didn't earn. That's live thinking. It's human to want to see the difference we made. Victory isn't yours or theirs. You helped. I helped. Own that, nothing more. You're right, as usual. Thanks. Trial's dragging on, huh? Yeah, it's killing me. I want to be done feeling ways about Liv Kennedy. Didn't mean to dredge. No, it's not you. I have this flash sometimes. I don't know if it's foresight or a dream. She's dead. I don't know how. And I drop her dog tags right here with all these names. I don't know why. These names, they're the ones we couldn't save, even when we did everything we could. They're on her. I guess. Maybe you're saying her fate is too. You're taking it off your conscience. Huh. How does it end? They fall off. Okay, well let's not read too much into that. Guess it's just me left. Oh, he has to decide whether he goes to Liboli with these two or Kalan with these two. Likes, naval history, Ma's spiced apricots. Friends succeeding, assault staves. Dislikes, memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, backgammon. What the hell, Jen? Zan is an extremely old retired special forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is, or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. Okay, back in the bully. I think I might just be done. I've made what peace I can with the Jodasa Snafu, but I can't lead a unit again, and I'm just tired. My brain's been processing 2 or more realities for most of a 30-year career, and I'm only just starting to learn how many circuits that's fried. I could find a nice little place in backcountry Libuli. Maybe move Ma somewhere close and just find something simple to focus on. Bread's good. I could bake bread. Or tactical consultant to the Kalani Resistance. The Resistance is light on military experience, and that's the one thing I've got in spades. I don't have it in me to fight another war, but Dahl says Command could use me as a consultant. Planning ops like the Civil Tongue hit I advised on. Ooh. That's the thing now. Does he keep working? He's been through so much trauma, and he fucked up that one op super bad because of freezing and stuff, and then with all of this now, man, I think he deserves a break. Just retire, man. Resistance will be fine without you. They've got Rion, and they've got, well, he disappeared, but they've got Dahl. Bread? Bread. Guess that's everyone. One last look before we all split. Done. Zan Vesker found a nice place in the North Country. Ma says his bread is the best she's ever tasted. Cute. Zan deserves a happy ending. He's done so much. He put together this whole team. Steve Clark? What? We're making decisions for Steve now? Of course, once I realized Kennedy's plan, I knew I had to play along until I was in a position to sabotage it. I don't believe you. At this point, I had her wrapped around my little finger, so I manipulated her into posting me to guard the vault. I know, a waste of my combat talents, right? But what you're missing, and she missed it too, is that I was positioning myself to help you guys destroy the mana when my time came. That was when I had the idea to use breach glyphs to drop the vault stashed into the mines, and to mind control our pyromancer, who worshipped me anyways. He's just making bullshit up. Does he know we can't hear him? I'm not sure he's even noticed I left the room. He's been at it for 20 minutes. What did you ask? His name? And Steve. This game took us an unspeakably long time to make. Put a ton of love and hope and care and joy into it. We hope that some of that reached you. We're happy you liked it enough to finish it, and or were forced to do so for a review. If you did have fun, spreading the word would really help us justify the reckless, embarrassing amount of time and money we spent making it. New mission unlocked. Don Roberts made this and Tom couldn't find a way to make it canon, but loved it too much not to use it, so here it is. He's got the collar! He's so cute. Tactical beach wizards. Oh, Jen's outfit is so cute. And Dessa is just wearing the same shit as normal. Just rolled up the pants. That is so cute. A new mission unlocked. Oof. It's been... okay. It's been 4 hours. I think we are going to have to call it here. I will play the Dream Trainings, the last two Dream Trainings, and the Proving Grounds. At some point. I don't know when that'll be, because we're starting a new series next week on Thursday. But I will come back to this. I do really want to finish these. It'll probably just have to be like a one-off stream sometime when we have time. This game was so fun. It was like so interesting, the narrative. I really loved the plot. I'm really, yeah, I'm excited to play the other stuff in it. Let's see. We never wound up getting the outfit we wanted for Doll. The Gilded is cool too, though. They all are kind of matchy with their black and like bronze. Other than it's just none of these are as good as, like, the Private Eye one is okay, but the Freelance is just so cool. Okay, so this is where we are going to call it for today. If you stopped by while I was live, thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. If you're watching this VOD as a video in the future, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your support, regardless of whether it's live or not. Tomorrow, we are back in Little Kitty Big City. I'm super excited to play more of that game. It's so cute, so fun. So look forward to that, tomorrow at 4 p.m. And that is everything for today. I will take us to the ending screen now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.